So of course, we all know about the Porsche Taycan, which has been on the market for the past couple of years now. However, it seems that Porsche is back, and this time they're back with a two-door version of their electric vehicles. In this case, it's likely to be either a Cayman EV, however you say it. I've never quite known how to say it properly. But they're going to be coming out with that vehicle, as well as potentially a Boxster EV. Now, we've seen a few leaked pictures here and there of what it could potentially look like, but I'm essentially going to delve a little bit more into this topic and see exactly what we're likely to expect from Porsche in the near future when it comes to these two vehicles. Now, if you guys are new here, first of all, take a second, hit the subscribe button. Of course, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're up to date on the latest videos I have coming out. And without further ado, let's start up the video. So some of us might know that Porsche has a very rich history when it comes to the various vehicles that they've come out with, whether it be the Caymans from the past, whether it be especially the 911, which has a huge range from the 356 Speedsters to the 964s, to the 930s, and on and on and on to the 996, 997, 991, 992. There have been a whole variety of Porsche vehicles on the market, specifically two-door sports cars. Now, for them to go into the EV realm is essentially, I wouldn't quite say it's new because they do have the Taycan, but it's definitely a new realm when it comes to their two-door vehicles. And so with the Cayman and the Boxster EV, this could potentially be, I wouldn't quite say make or break because that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but I could say that this is going to be a big deal when it comes to the potential future of Porsche. Now, when it comes to the look of the Porsche, it's going to be significantly different from how the gas-powered vehicles are, the ICE, if you will, the internal combustion engine vehicles are, because of the various reasons I'm going to break down now. First of all, considering the fact that we know that VW owns so many German and even non-German companies, whether it be from even Lamborghini, they own Audi, of course they own Porsche as well. And so with that, the new Porsche EV, the two-door Porsche EVs, are going to be taking a VW platform. However, something that they are going to be keeping true to the Porsche tradition is that it's still going to be mid-battery, mid-engine. Typically it was mid-engine, but technically in the newer vehicles it's going to be, I guess, mid-battery, which I think is a pretty good way to go about it because of balance and just general handling of Porsches, which is what they're specifically known for. So when it comes to the variations of the two-door EVs that we're going to be getting, we're going to likely be getting an all-wheel drive model as well as a rear-wheel drive model. So for the rear-wheel drive model, we're likely to be getting a single motor putting out 450 horsepower, whereas for the all-wheel drive, we're likely to be getting a dual motor putting out up to potentially 1,000 plus horsepower. Now, going off of my previous videos when it comes to certain subscriptions, we do know with Mercedes, they do have a subscription where you can essentially increase the acceleration level of the vehicle. Maybe we might be seeing that in the case with this Porsche EV, but that's something we're yet to find out about in the near future. So when it comes to the price of these vehicles, we're likely to get a base model at about $80,000. Then we'll be getting an S model, which is about $85,000, and then the GTS, which is about 100 plus thousand. And that's likely to be the 1,000 horsepower vehicle, more likely than not. Now, this is not information that we're absolutely guaranteed to get. So of course, as time goes on, we're going to be getting various updates, potentially from Porsche, maybe from other media outlets who are going to be sharing this information. So if you guys are intrigued about this vehicle, of course, leave in the comments below what more you want to hear about this car, because it might be something I'm probably going to cover anyway, but if you want me to actually prioritize it as far as it being on top of a list when it comes to content that I produce, definitely let me know in the comments below. It's going to be competing with the Tesla Roadster as well as the Lotus Emira. Now, I'm not going to really touch on those two vehicles, first of all because the Tesla Roadster was promised a while ago and it still isn't here, and that's a totally different discussion. However, the Lotus Emira, I have made a video about this in the past, so I'm really not going to touch on it again. If you want to know about the Lotus Emira and at least what you're likely to be getting, you can go check out essentially what the Lotus Emira is going to look like. Of course, looks, price, specs, and then you can compare that to what it looks like for this Porsche EV. So that's that for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. and I'll be back with more videos soon, so stay tuned. Peace.